Hello and welcome to the channel. If you end up enjoying this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you never miss out on more. In today's frightening bear attack, we journey north of Canada, into Yukon Territory, a place filled with mountains and thick forests, and trees as tall as skyscrapers. This area is home to many animals, such as deer, elk, sheep, and moose, and the predators that usually roam the area. In a constant search for food are wolves, coyote, black bears, and brown ones also. Jason Tetry was a hiker who was new to the area and had his mind set on finding the best mountain to climb. With him not knowing the place that well, he decided that an area he had spotted just west of him was perfect. But this area was in fact a well-known camping ground for grizzly bears. When Jason reached his desired location, hunger grew on him, so he decided to have a mini picnic before taking on the mountain. In his bag he had brought with him his favorite meal, a ham sandwich with jelly and a soda pop to wash it down with. Jason ate half of the sandwich, then put the rest to the side to eat later after a few jumping jacks, squats, and stretches. While working out, Jason felt a form of discomfort, like he was being watched by someone or something. But he heard or seen nothing, so he didn't let it bother him that much. Lurking in the brush just left of where Jason was working out was a 700-pound grizzly bear. It silently watched Jason for about 5 minutes, just before Jason could get back to his stuff, and in particular the sandwich he left half-eaten. The bear quickly rushed out, making its presence known. A stare down between Jason and the bear ensued for what seemed to be a few minutes. Right after the miniature standoff, the bear aggressively swiped its paws at Jason but missed. After that, Jason, who was completely defenseless, thought it would be a good idea to try climbing a tree. But before he could even make it up 3 feet from the ground, the bear grabbed the back of his shirt and tried to slam him down, but the sheer speed and power of the pull only ripped Jason's shirt off of his back. As Jason tried to climb up higher, he was soon to find out what bears are actually capable of. After climbing up about 3 more feet, the bear was up under Jason in less than a second. It then grabbed at Jason for another time, but this time it succeeded at what it was trying to do. As Jason was snatched down from about 6 feet up, he landed on his back, and the aggressive bear used its enormous paws to batter his face repeatedly. Jason was knocked completely unconscious after just a few strikes from the bear. Typically, when bears have made sure their kill is no longer moving, they bury it and come back for it later when hungry. And this is exactly what this bear did. After a few hours, Jason finally woke up and was surprised that he wasn't dead by now. He knew that he had to immediately find help, so he gathered up all the strength he could muster and lifted himself on his feet while watching over his shoulder. For what seemed like every other second, Jason made it to a local park nearby. After seeing that the area was filled with potential helpers, Jason screamed, "Please someone help, bear attacked me, a bear attacked me, help." Not that long after, a group of people came to his aid, with at least 4 of them already on the phone. While they waited for an ambulance to arrive, Jason was asked what part of his body was injured so that pressure could be applied to the wound. Jason was taken to the nearest hospital, where he rested for a few hours. When he woke up, the doctors informed him that he was seriously injured but was going to live. His skull had been fractured and jaw was leaking, so they began a stitching procedure. About 3 days later, a search team was sent out to look for the dangerous bear. It had to be put down to prevent any further attacks. 6 bears in the area were killed until they found the one with blood from Jason in its mouth. In the Canadian Yukon Territory, There are around 7,000 bears. This attack was only one of several in a 10-year time span. With this bear attack in mind, I have a few questions for you. Why do you think the bear attacked Jason? Do you think Jason would have survived if he was unconscious for just a little bit longer? And what would you do if you were buried alive by a bear? We would be glad to hear your answers in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to like it. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Also, turn on post notifications so you always will be informed when we drop another video. Thanks for watching. And remember to always be careful out there in bear country.